Hey Doodles, it's Smurf here and it's day 6 of the daily Pokemon. So today we have Accelgor. So I think I've kind of learnt my lesson and I'm going to try and plot in lightly some of the shapes first so I can try and get my proportions sorted out in the get-go, something like that. And then we've got these bits here which come up something like that, a bit wider, and then his face comes down like that. So I think these are going to have to be loads bigger. Yep, something like that. His nose comes out like this. His mouth, that's actually wider. I think this comes more like this. Let's rub that line out and we'll move his nose up a bit. Is that alright? Not too wide. Like that. Right, that'll do. And then do his little funny arrow thing on his head, and these lines on either side come down to his eyes, something like that. I don't think his head's actually quite long enough, but that's alright. Get these little funny weird collar things in. Yep, down a bit further. These come up like this. Cool. Now we'll get his eyes in, something like that. It's looking okay to me, or good enough for me to be happy with it. Lock these in, coolies, then down from here, and this one it goes down and in. Then we have is it a wing? Is that about right? I think so. This one might go off the page. I think it will be. It's alright though. Nope, that's wrong. In comparison to the other one anyway. Needs to go. Is that one wider? I think it is. That balance it up a bit. How are we looking from above? Alright. Now, do we want to put the details in his wings? Probably right now. Yep. Down. It's like a little Z shape. Backward Z shape. So slightly curves about here. That's pretty good. Now, come out about here I think on this one. And then same again down about here. Looks like that one's closer than that one. Try that again then. Shift it back a bit. Down further. Carry this little curved line down a bit further, and then like that. Is that better? I think we'll curve that line a bit more. Right, that's a bit better. And then saying that this wing is a bit more curved on that side, so balanced it up a bit. I don't know, maybe. Hard to tell from this angle. We're going with it anyway. His body comes out kind of in line with there, and on this side it comes out in line with about here, but it kind of curves in a bit. Is that about the length? Might have needed to make him a little bit shorter there, like that. And then same on this side, hopefully, if I can get the curve right. It's pretty good. Then he's kind of got a tail bit that comes out this side, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in now. So we've got a bit of a S curve, curves around like that. That curve comes up a bit more, and then that one comes out like that. Is that good? Yep, I'm happy with that. Now, down here, up, over, curving up, and down, and into here. Yep, this one comes from about here, up, slightly curved, so run to about there, up further, up on an angle, then straight over on an angle like that, I think. No, it's pretty straight. Yeah, that is pretty straight actually. And then we go down like that. Might do that one a bit higher actually, just a touch like that. Yep, curves up suddenly, down like that, curve over like that, drop down again, and then curves around and up. So I'll just darken all of this up. Right, is that him all drawn in? Oh, I think so. Right, just darken up around here too, into his face a little bit more, make it a little bit more compact. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Right, to find some markers. I want a softer red, so what have we got? Need a scrap piece of paper. Move this out the way. So that looks pretty close when it comes to the lid anyway, but when it dries, feels like it's too dark. Now we've got one coral pink. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Does he have any shadowing on his pink areas? He doesn't appear to. So we're just going to go ahead and colour that right in now. I'm going to put that away. Serious business. Right, I've made this one a bit smaller today too, because I'm hoping I can fit these two on this page as well. We'll just colour it straight in. As I've said every time I do one of these, I'm really enjoying the markers. They're really quick, easy way to colour. I'm not very talkative today. I've got a bit of stage fright probably. My partner's in the other room, he's hurt his back. So he's got a week off. So I've got to deal with it. There's a little nose. I don't know if it was the right colour choice, but we will see. It's bled a bit there too, or I went over the line, I'm not sure. Pretty bad like that sometimes. Red comes down in here, around his eyes, same on this side, and then in on his chin behind the collar thing, or whatever. Is that a suit? Looks like a suit of some description. Very odd looking little Pokemon. Can't say I remember seeing him at any point, although I would find him very underwhelming anyway. Right, now we need a green. So the first one I've pulled out is called G170 May Green. Yep, we'll do that. Why not? Looks good enough to me. Straight into it. Not being too careful today, am I? Straight over the top of my boo-boo from earlier. And second one, what are these? Are they speed lines? You know, like those cars that you get where they've got the speed strips down the bonnet? Or, I don't know, maybe it's nothing to do with speed obviously, but it makes it look like a fast, expensive car. Jeez, I crack up over anything. Right, now we need 2 shades of grey. So we'll put a green away. So we need a... so I've just pulled these 2 out. We'll see if I'm lucky enough to have got it right in the first place. It's pretty dark, and this one's supposedly darker, so how did they set though? Yep, let's go with that. Why not? As always, I do the dark first for some reason. I'm going to try and keep away from the... I was going to try and keep away from the line art, but it's spread into it anyway, so don't know how we're going to be able to see the little lines from his body, because this is, you know, the line art parts, because this is pretty much black, isn't it? I might have to get like a white pen or something. Right, and then the shadow goes over here, like so. Yeah. Although we'll see how it settles as it dries, won't we? Where else has he got shadows? Under his arm, through here, how far to here, and then up a bit, and then over here, under his armpit, up into here a bit, and then back down on an angle to about here. Go around like that a bit. Oh, I really spread it. Kind of botched that. Oh well, can't be perfect all the time. Now, I think around his eyes and that, he's actually like a really dark brown, so we'll have to pick those out when we're done. Yes, I'll go with a real dark brown, and then maybe even that dark, the shadowing, that dark grey. Right, now we're doing the rest of his suit, whatever it is. Fill in the top part of his little collar thing behind him. Kind of reminds me somewhat of like an Elizabethan collar down here like that. Yeah, I'm losing the line out here, aren't I? Not ideal. Yep, colouring with markers is pretty super fast though, isn't it? Don't really have time to stuff around with it. And then do the other side of his little, kind of like a Dracula type collar actually, isn't it? The cartoon depictions of. And then that way, try and blend it into my boo-boo from earlier with the shadow under his shoulder, and then here. So I decided to stop doing these Pokemon videos in real time. They're kind of chopped up to be faster because otherwise they just take all day. I am going to have to get a white pen I think for his line art, which is going to look strange, but it'll be interesting effect. Right. So we'll try these 2 different colours for his eye area. So we've got warm grey 9. Yeah, that's pretty dark. Yep. And then we've got chestnut brown. So we'll see what we want to do. Just waiting for that to dry a little bit so I can see what the colour looks like when it's done. Can't be bothered waiting. We'll go with that. He has a darker colour in his little pupils, both of them. And then he has the darker colour right here, because he's got some shadows going on, and then a touch up here, and same on this side pretty much. He's got a touch of shadow there and a touch through here. Yep, happy with that. And then we're going to use the chestnut brown. Oh, did you see that? I just splattered marker everywhere. Yay, we've got some embellishment going on, unintentionally. Glad I didn't really go all over it. Very dark brown this one, isn't it? And then we're going to do his funny little star thing on his forehead. Might make it come up a bit further because I don't think I got that quite right when I was drawing it. And here, these little bits out the side, right side, left side. Is that looking balanced? Not quite. Did that fix it? Fixed it enough for me. Right, now let's see what we can do about the line art. So this is where I tend to keep all my liner pens. What size is this? This is brush. Should we try with the brush? Why not? So I'll just put some highlight through here. Well, highlight. Bring back the line art. I think the nib on this is a bit stuffed. Either that or I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I made a boo-boo. I'm gonna fix it like that because I can. This side, got a bit more around there, got a bit too big there. Nobody minds. Straight line down here, around here, around here, all the way down into there. Very good, very good. This curves down in there, around here. Yeah, I think we might get away with just using this black, to be honest, and not need to use white. And where's my lines gone? It's hard to see them now. There. Yep, you can see that. And then this one is here. Just pause that up. No. And then over here and very good. Can we see that now? We can see that now. Not hugely, but better than we could. Ugh. Need some more practice with this tip. Look at it. Oh, where am I going? I'm like a drunk. Look at it. Moving on. Get these in here. There's a little M now. This line comes in here like this. Might have done that a bit thick. Well, do a line around there. Yes, I did. No need to do it a second time. Now, with the lines that I've drawn here, I can't even see them anymore. Something like that. I'm guessing almost. And this one might not have been on it at all. Oh well. Can't really do too much about that now. Anyway, finishing off the face. Do around here for his mouth. His nose. Ooh. Be nicer if I had a steadier hand. I feel like an absolute womble talking to myself. While Chris is in the other room there. How does this one come? Fixing up my boo-boos. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, kind of smudge that a bit. Oh well. Now, this side. Ooh, yep, and there, and down there. The trick is with this brush tip is to don't take it off the page. So pretty interesting doing this one after yesterday's Pokemon, because that was so intense. Now, is that him done? I'm looking for ways to complicate it because it's so easy in comparison. I would have liked it if these greys were a bit lighter, but they're not. So that's how it goes. Anyway, so that is day 6 down. Pretty cool. So as always, better write in day 6 Pokemon training. This is Accelgor with, I don't know, he's leaking. So yeah, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep on doodling.